takes the load off for you. I do what I do because I believe in it. You don't have to believe in it. And your insults aren't working how you were expecting. But I guess they work somewhat because I'm talking about them. But I'm not changing my mind. No, I'm not changing my mind. Good luck with that, son. I can listen to people I don't agree with. I can listen to people whose lifestyles I think are shit. I can listen to people that hate my fucking guts, and I can still take something from that and say, you know what, you might be right, but a little bit, but not much. People that don't make art don't understand making art. People that don't see the value of pulling out that part of yourself that you'd rather keep away from the world. You're so ashamed, you're so ashamed, you're so ashamed. Well, I can see why a lot of people think that you must be insane if you did what I do. Really, making art, it is a risk. It's one hell of a risk. It's like making a baby, you know? You could make a sociopath. That's always an option. But hopefully you don't believe in that, so you don't listen to the naysayers. I call them gaysayers. Because you gotta be gay to tell somebody not to create. And I actually think that that's what makes gays such good artists, is because they literally can't create, like, physically. That's what your role is in society, just to let you know, if you wanted to know. Because I'm an outsider, I can understand the beauty of a lot of things that I'll never experience personally. Because I'm an outsider, I can see the beauty of a lot of things that I know I'll never have. Not that I really wanted to have them anyway. But sometimes it does pain me. But I think what pains me even more is watching people that have it, that don't appreciate it. Yeah, that makes me sore, that makes me sore, that makes me sore. And when I get on a roll, it's a lot like ecstasy. Can you tell that this is me? Because when I watch this channel, I recognize me. I say, that's the one, that's the one. God wants me to do this. And not just for fun, but because I need to do this. So anybody that's trying to discourage somebody from seeking therapy, however they seek therapy, that's a bad person right there. They just want people like them to be unaware of the potential benefits of getting down to the very bottom of it, getting down to the bottom of the well. that God is real. Those of us that breathed out darkness, we know that God is real. And I think a lot of people, the reason why they don't have much faith is surface level faith, really. They don't know the value. They don't know the beauty of hardship, the suffering. They don't know the value. And you know, I did another video about suffering. Well, how, like, yeah, if it's suffering that's never going to change, that's one thing. But what's really cool about certain types of suffering, and I would say maybe emotional suffering, spiritual suffering, is realizing the good that is in the world, that is only from God, you know, and once you come to terms with that, you're grateful for having suffered. You're grateful for having been put through that. For whatever reason you were put through that. A lot of people get mad at God because of the situation that they're in, but typically it's your fault that you're in the situation and you just don't want to admit that, you know. But it's a lot easier to just blame people. People, places, and things, politicians, God, other people's religions, other people's habits, other people's lifestyles, other people's shitty beliefs. But that's the thing, like, it's always gonna exist, man. People are always gonna be screwed up. And you know, in this culture, in our society, you know, we have way more things to be screwed up about than ever. And it's just gonna keep getting exponentially worse. So I would seize this opportunity. I would look at this like it's the perfect opportunity to reach out to people and remind them that God is real and remind them that there's still good in the world. And it is our responsibility as Christians to be an example of Jesus Christ. Not to try to save people, not to try to prevent people from burning in hell or whatever other fucking fear-mongering shit they come up with. But it's our responsibility to be an example of God's love, okay? And a lot of people might not understand that for me, like, to put myself out there artistically is the most loving thing that I could possibly do, since there's no fucking way I'm gonna be normal, and I don't have faith in normalcy. I have faith that there are people that are a little further back on the mental illness spectrum that could be good parents, and maybe they would be able to raise a kid that won't kill itself. But I think, yeah, most of these kids these days are going to commit suicide if they don't just become transgender serial killers.